My dear one, listen to what I have to say today. I want you to know that you are ready to work in places long ignored. There is much to do, and the time has come for you to engage in this work. There is plenty waiting for you, and together we will see results that have not been achieved before. Trust that I have a plan beyond what you can imagine. I am aware that you struggle to see your own abilities. You focus on what you consider to be flaws and shortcomings. Still, I have chosen you, not despite your faults, but in many ways because of them. Your limitations offer a way for a strength that comes from deep understanding. The hardship you experience helps you connect with others who are hurting. I too have known hardship in my own life. I walked a path of struggle and faced many challenges. You are invited to follow that path with me, a path that leads to a fuller life. I see that you are afraid. You feel too small when looking at the task ahead. You worry about failing or being judged by those around you. Remember, this mission is not about being celebrated. It is about serving a purpose much larger than yourself. When you give up control and focus on the task at hand, you will find a sense of purpose that you have not known before. I promise you that my way of working is not burdened by worry. What the world may weigh upon you is light compared to the ease I offer. You are built for challenges, and this burden is something I expect you to bear as I once did. When you feel alone and think that your voice goes unheard, remember that the end result is in my hands. Just as a farmer plants and waters seeds, I am the one who makes them grow. All I ask is that you trust in this process and act out of love and commitment rather than hesitation. The work that lies ahead is urgent. The opportunity is here now. The fields are ready for you to harvest, and if you step forward, you will find success in areas that are waiting to bloom. I speak directly to you by name, and you can feel my guidance stirring within you. There is a quiet change occurring in those parts of you that have been inactive for too long. The past does not need to define you, and its weight can be lifted away. Freedom is waiting, a new way of life that I have made possible. Many who rely on outdated ways feel threatened by this new approach. They worry about what might happen if you fully embrace a life of action and meaning. Let go of the ties that hold you back. Whether the criticism comes from those who mean well or from those who aim to diminish you, be careful not to let their words take root in your heart. You have permission to step away from any voices that try to control you with lies or negativity. If relationships that cause you harm remain in your life, consider ending them before their negative influence spreads further. In places where you see emptiness, I see the possibility of growth. Trust in the change that is coming, and believe that what seems dormant will soon come alive with new energy. This shift in life is a chance for you to join in an ongoing effort to help others. I ask that you listen closely when your inner voice calls out. I have chosen you and prepared you for this step, yet I do not force you to act. I give you time, though this period will not last forever. When the moment comes to act, those who have not taken the warning to heart may miss out on the chance they once had. For those who do follow, a reward awaits that will be surprising and genuine. You must decide what to do next. I know the number of days you have, but I also know the final outcome. Much depends on your choice, and the adventure lies in the step you take when you place your trust in me. I have placed a deep sense of meaning within you. Do not exchange that gift for the shallow gains of this world. For those who truly commit to this journey, there is a promise of satisfaction and celebration. I already see your willingness to let go of control in favor of a better future, and this gives me great joy. Remember, when you allow go of your own plans and expectations, you open up to a life that exceeds any plan you have made. Accept the hand I offer, and we will walk together toward new horizons. A better life is waiting if you continue to move forward with determination and trust, supported by a grace that carries you forward. Today, I offer you a measure of strength and resolve that will make you stand up in ways you have not yet known. You will not shrink back from the challenges ahead, and you will discover that your perceived weaknesses give way to a strength that works through you. Focus on the task rather than yourself. The fields around you are ready for the work that only you can do. Many are watching closely as you take each step toward fulfilling the purpose meant for you. Remember, nothing can stand against a person who is true to this calling. I am with you as you continue this journey. There is a powerful force that is coming to influence those who work with me, and you are part of that change. Your compassion, which burns like a quiet flame, reflects the care that I have placed in you. When you speak, do so with authority and clarity, and know that you have the power to make a real difference in the world. Nothing can block the progress that comes from focusing on the purpose laid out before you. You are part of a legacy, one that connects you to the individuals who have come before you. In this way, you join a mission that has spanned many generations. This mission is not something new. It has been a part of history, and now it falls upon you to continue it. Even those who once doubted you will come to respect the courage and persistence you show in moving forward. While you press on, remember that progress is measured one step at a time. Within you is a strength that has always been present. You need only to let it shine by staying close to what is real and good. Listen to the small, clear instructions that arise in your mind as you consider your next step. The challenges you face may try to draw your attention away, but together, we can overcome each hurdle. Stick to the plan and let any doubts be transformed into firm determination. Today, you carry a spark that is meant to ignite new energy where there was once apathy. I take great pleasure in calling you to this work because I see the potential in you. Every step, every decision you make will contribute to changing the world. Know that my support surrounds you as you continue to share what is in your heart with those in need. As you move ahead, remember that the work does not end with you alone. Each day, more people join in the mission, while some stray away. The path can be challenging as many are tempted by the distractions of temporary successes. Hold true to your purpose, even when the pressure mounts. Even if others fail along the way, the door remains open for them if they choose to return and rejoin the efforts. Keep in mind that compassion should be as freely given as the forgiveness you have received. You approached this work even though you had doubts about your past. Show the same understanding to others, knowing that everyone has their struggles. Although negative voices might try to cover this truth, deep inside, every person longs for meaning and a life that feels significant. Recall the stories of those who changed their lives completely, showing that no one is beyond the reach of transformation. Remember that you are not meant to do this alone. You need the help of others who share the same vision and are committed to a common goal. I send you to meet with people whose strengths complement your own. Listen carefully for the signs that show the way forward, and do not hesitate when the moment calls for joining together as a team. The time for gathering support is brief, and unity is crucial as you face the challenges ahead. Trust that nothing can stop the collective power of people who are working in unity. Even when the ideas I offer might seem impractical to those who only see from a narrow perspective, understand that there is a hidden strength in following this path. No obstacle can withstand the focus and drive that comes from a group dedicated to doing what is right. There have been times in history when the power of a united effort overcame seemingly impossible challenges. Your own struggles and limitations can serve as steps to allow greater efforts to shine through when they are used well. Do not lose sight of this truth. My influence spreads far and wide across lands and boundaries, and it seeks those who are ready for change. You have stayed too long in familiar places and safe routines. Now is the time to venture out into new territory. Although leaving what you know can be unsettling, consider whether what you have known truly brings lasting satisfaction. You were made for work and for a life that is constantly evolving with meaning. Some might think that leaving behind what feels secure is a loss, but it is only a step toward discovering something more fulfilling. In letting go of the familiar, you allow space for a life filled with new energy. What might seem like an ending is actually the start of a transformation that leads to deeper joy and truth. Be ready to let go of self-importance and open yourself up to a higher purpose. This season of change will prepare you for the future that awaits our shared work. Step forward confidently into opportunities that may have been hidden before you. I have already prepared the way, and I guide your steps toward places that promise growth and renewed purpose. You are leaving behind old limitations to serve in a way that opens you up to real possibilities. You are not going alone, for my support surrounds you and keeps you safe. What may seem uncertain now will later reveal itself as part of a clear and well-designed plan. Amen.